This is The Scoop for Wednesday.
I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines. Bruce Rector has been elected mayor of Clearwater. WMNF's Sean Canan has some of the results of yesterday's elections around Pinellas County.
Several municipalities in Pinellas County had elections yesterday. According to the Pinellas Supervisor of Elections website, voter turnout there was 29.8%. In the race for Clearwater Mayor, Bruce Rector defeated Kathleen Beckman. Rector was a nonpartisan candidate endorsed by the Pinellas GOP. Republican-endorsed candidates also won 2 Clearwater City Council seats, Mike Menino and Ryan Cotton. A Republican-backed charter amendment to change Clearwater's city election dates passed. The Tampa Bay Times reports that Republican Party of Florida Chair Evan Power called it a clean sweep. But in Gulfport, the candidate endorsed by the Pinellas Democratic Party won a nonpartisan race. April Thanos defeated Tom Bixler. The Pinellas Democratic Party's endorsed candidate also won a seat for Oldsmar City Council. Steve Graber won, as did Andrew Knapp for another Oldsmar City Council seat. Megan Zimitis won the race for Town of Kenneth City Mayor. She was endorsed by the Pinellas Democratic Party. Diantha Shear won as mayor for the Town of Indian Shores. There were also city council races decided in Pinellas Park, Safety Harbor, Indian Rocks Beach, and Treasure Island. You can see those results as well as several cities' charter amendments on the Pinellas Supervisor of Elections website. For WMNF News, I'm Sean Canan.
Florida's Secretary of State Cord Byrd said statewide voter turnout was 20%, the lowest turnout in a Florida presidential preference primary since 2004. State environmental regulators have confirmed a tear in a Mosaic New Wales phospho-gypsum stack. The Tampa Bay Times reports the mining company warned regulators back in October that they suspected a tear in the liner beneath a pile of the company's radioactive phosphate waste at its plant in Mulberry and said they would investigate. This is the latest incident at Mosaic's Polk County plant. In 2016, a sinkhole stretching 152 feet opened beneath the New Wales gyp stack, resulting in some 215 million gallons of contaminated water draining into the aquifer below. It's estimated over 580,000 Floridians are living with Alzheimer's disease. WMNF's Chris Young reports that one study could lead to a simpler way to detect the disease.
The study, called BioHermes, shows how new Alzheimer's detecting blood tests perform across a broad range of races and ethnicities for the first time. Currently, scans or spinal taps to check for Alzheimer's indicators are out of reach for most. Dr. Susan Steen of Axiom Brain Health oversaw the study in Tampa.
It costs thousands of dollars, somewhere between $5,000 and $8,000, maybe sometimes more in certain communities. So it's undoable for a lot of people.
However, the findings of this study could show a future for quicker and more cost-effective detection. The study revealed a strong correlation between several blood tests with the presence of amyloid plaques in the brain, a diagnostic hallmark of Alzheimer's disease.
The important thing is that people in the community are able to get these important scans and contribute to the science of diagnosing and understanding Alzheimer's disease. And also, if they wish, they can get the results.
The study prioritized the inclusion of traditionally underrepresented populations. African American and Hispanic populations are more likely to develop the disease and related dementias compared to older white Americans.
Historically, people of diversity have not been involved in clinical research, just overall. But particularly in Alzheimer's disease, we feel that it's very important.
Another round of the study is set to begin in May. For WMNF News, I'm Chris Young.
In weather, it's going to be sunny with a high of 74 today. Overnight lows will be in the mid-50s. Partly cloudy with a high of 80 on Thursday and a 20% chance of late afternoon showers. I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.